Hello, Hugh. By the way, Twitch let me know. Hold on. Hi, Hugh. I want to give you a shout out really fast. Twitch let me know because I think you guys know, by the way. Hi, everybody. Hello, Twitch, everybody watching me right now or listening, and hello to the future people of YouTube who will be watching this in a few hours. Hello, Nico. Good to see you. So, I did look and I did find out. I can't see what's going on Twitch for some reason while I'm live on StreamYards. Hey, anonymity. Hello, Satan. So, I oftentimes know what's going on by the mods letting me know, or I go back and look. And it says my top three chatters are Satan, Ray, and Hugh. So I want to thank you guys so much. And Cyber and Joe are like at the lead for gifting membership. So I want to thank you guys so much too. That's awesome. Hello. Hey, everybody. Okay, so hey, bestie. I don't even know where to start. Foodie Beauty has been like community post almost raging. But like that's not even the interesting part. It's her comments. Her community post from earlier, if you go back and look at the comments, it's almost like they're threatening FFG in a way. It's weird. It's very weird. Hey, Hanky Panky, good to see you. We're live really late tonight, so I can't be like loud and bouncing all over the walls. But I don't know. I'm gonna be nosing around, so I may as well do it with you guys, right? I guess let's talk about her newest community post from 2 hours ago. She kind of wrote a novel here. So she says, okay, since most people seem to think YouTube is targeting eating anything on video for fat people, but not for thin, of course, here is the blog from YouTube regarding the community guidelines with eating disorders, and here is the link. Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there, Foodie Beauty. Even if you don't get in trouble for your binge eating on camera, how long do you think YouTube is going to pay you to eat large amounts and moan on camera? I really want you to think about that. I really want everybody to think about that. YouTube is trying to be a family-friendly platform. They're really cracking down on things. How much longer are they going to pay Foodie Beauty for what she does? Honestly. And it's not even just about the moaning. She talks about in her comment section later how anything that was like considered bullying on her channel has been deleted. But Foodie Beauty, you're gonna F up again. You're gonna mess up again. You're gonna start threatening people again. You're gonna start calling FFG names you shouldn't be calling her. And I think your channel will be in trouble in a few ways. Even if you don't get in trouble for binge eating on camera, I think you will get in trouble for a few other things. Lady said, I think I commented it was probably deleted. She needs to be reported. I cannot say either way on that. Well, I definitely didn't delete it. But as far as reporting, I think everybody should just do what feels best for them. I do not encourage anybody to go report channels, but if you feel convicted to, if you feel something isn't safe on YouTube, if you feel that something is on YouTube that you know what I mean? Like you do what you feel is right. All right, so let's get back to this community post. It says nowhere at all that eating on camera constitutes eating disorder glorification. This pertains more to calorie restriction and purging, etc. I've said many, many times that when I do binge, it is off camera, and I have not actually had a full-on binge in a long while. I don't believe you. Do you know why I don't believe you, Foodie? Since I know you're listening. I don't believe you because you're a liar. I don't believe you because you don't sound like somebody who's even in therapy or who wants to make changes. So I don't believe you that you magically have a handle, like you magically have control over your addiction or your disorder. I don't believe that. You cannot do it alone. You can only do it if you have professional help. So I don't believe that you haven't binged in a long while for many reasons. A, because you're a liar. B, because I know addiction, disordered eating doesn't work like that. Like you're never going to have control over it, Foodie. Do you get that? Whatever. And I don't believe it too because you're gaining like crazy. So she continues, this is the last time I will explain this, especially to people who simply just want to find fault in anything said. Not worth my time. No one who is not the person suffering from an eating disorder or their health professional has a right to dictate a label what a binge is to them. Okay, but I could say what it sure looks like. It sure looks like a binge to me. She continues, YouTube cannot discriminate against people eating on camera, nor can they say a meal is a binge, as they are not qualified to do that. Okay, so I guess everybody could just start drinking and drugging on camera then, right? Because YouTube is not qualified to have an opinion on it. So people can just start drinking and falling over, hitting their head, everything else, because YouTube is not a professional and can't say that's wrong. Because people have to drink, you guys. People have to drink. So the alcoholics who, now everybody can just get paid for their addiction or their disorder. And they could do whatever they want on camera because YouTube isn't a professional. Oh my gosh. Hey, Seven Lives. It is breezy after dark. We are going to be very unfiltered tonight. Okay, where did I even leave off? YouTube isn't professionals, so they can't say a binge is a binge because they're not qualified. So, by the way, I don't want to see anybody monetizing their addiction. I'm just saying she sounds like an idiot with her. People have to eat. YouTube isn't qualified. Okay, people have to drink. So I guess we'll just see all the alcoholics on. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you know what? I can't even wrap my head around it. Okay. Who are you to tell anyone what we should and should not eat? That isn't up to you. As for me breaking the new terms of service with bullying, anytime I've addressed anyone, it has been in defense of people coming for me hard. And that is past. Your past was like 3 days ago. And that is past. And all my videos are deleted. How old are you? Like, how old is she, you guys? So because it's deleted, it didn't happen, and 3 days ago is apparently the past now. I don't think she's okay. Okay, so it's the past and everything's deleted, so basically it means it didn't happen. She continues, even if they are still on the net, I do not have several videos dedicated to offensively bullying anyone over and over, nor do I have an entire channel dedicated to bullying anyone. I always do my own content, whether that be eating, beezing, or whatever. I don't take someone's content and make a 3-hour stream calling them and their family names or nitpicking, etc. You are a freaking liar, liar. Like, you, I don't think you know how to tell the truth anymore. Do you know how many live streams you've dedicated to calling FFG names that would be considered like hate speech and going after her deceased pets? Um, ugh. Do you know how many live streams and community posts you've dedicated to dragging my child? Like, are you okay? Oh, but it's the past, you guys. It's been 3 days, so it's the past. She's a changed woman. So she doesn't have an entire channel dedicated to bullying anyone. She always does her own content. And she doesn't take someone's content and make a 3-hour stream calling them and their family names. You're disgusting, Foodie, and you're a liar. She says, there's a difference between constructive criticism, parody, and targeted bullying and harassment. What do you have that's constructive criticism to say about my child? What do you know about anything to criticize my parenting? Nothing. That's not constructive criticism. That's BS. And a parody, is that what we're calling now? So tomorrow I can drag you to filth as long as I laugh and I say it's a parody. Maybe I should do that. She says, another thing I find disgusting is that people are still using my old content during an abusive time of my past. I'm sorry, so nobody can react to the shit that you did when you were going crazy? I believe Natter is abusive, but I believe you're just as abusive. That's what I believe. I don't think you get a free pass, and I don't think people just have to like stop reacting to your old content because of what you went through. My addiction was one of the worst things I've ever been through in my life. However, you call me just boozing. Do I get a free pass? No? She's a changed woman, right? Amen. 15 times. Amen. 15. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Who is one of the worst people I could think of? Hold on, I'm trying to think of somebody to compare Foodie Beauty to, but in the moment, she just seems like the worst. Hey, Hurl. She abuses food. She abuses everything. People, animals, food, her body, everything. Okay, let's see. I have to figure out where I left off. Oh yeah, how we can't react to what she went through with Natter. So Foodie, I would kind of get that, except for the fact that I remember you driving back to him. Every time you would call him abusive, like that night, you were chasing him and he would try to get you to go away. He wouldn't answer doors. You would peek through the windows. Like, I guess I would understand if you weren't still like obsessed with him. So I don't know. I just don't think you get a free pass. So it's disgusting that people are still using my old content during an abusive time of my past. Do you think it's okay to profit off of someone else's past trauma? I don't know, Foodie. Are you getting paid for all the live streams you refer to me as just boozing? Would that be profiting off my past trauma? Anyway, she says, I don't care if you don't believe my story. I lived it all in front of you because I found comfort in talking to people about what was happening when I was made to feel crazy. Foodie, I wonder about a lot of the stuff you said because you were crazy. You were on how many different substances? And like I said, I believe he was abusive, but I believe you were too. And I don't think you get a free pass because you would call him abusive at 12 p.m. and by 2 p.m. you were driving down the long road stalking him. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so she found comfort in talking to people. No, what you did is you lied most of the time. You manipulated and you used your audience as therapists. But like even therapists can't help you if you're not going to be honest, right? So she was made to feel crazy. You will not invalidate or downplay what happened to me. Didn't you do that to May? Didn't you downplay what happened to her by giving Nader an alibi or offering to? You do not have that power. It was my story to tell at the time and not yours to exploit to try and get one up on me. Okay, crazy. You have all seen the Sam's Bar Lounge videos, and after seeing how abusive and manipulated that duo was, I have no idea how you find it entertaining to live in my dark past when I have 100% moved on from that crappy life. Have you, though? Only degenerate individuals would still tag me in content with my former abuser. It's vile. Anyway, I don't let that all bother me anymore. I have such a better life here than I could have ever asked for. You're trapped in an apartment, gaining weight rapidly. Yay, what a life. So she has more than she could have ever asked for. I just wanted to point out how pathetic and low you have to be to still ruminate over that whole ordeal when I'm not that person living that life anymore. You're still that same person. You just change locations. That's the only thing different. You're bigger and you change locations. I was messed up and I still struggle, but it's different struggles. I will soon be starting therapy sessions and I am allowing myself to heal and move on and become a better person. And the fact that there's a whole community existing on YouTube that wishes I would go back to being with an abuser and a drug addict, yes, verbatim, I have the timestamps. Someone who has a platform actually said that. Is just disgusting, and may God have mercy on your souls. You need it. I will no longer watch or address anything to do with any of this past crap that doesn't matter anymore. And any messages sent to me regarding this will be ignored. And I will only watch a few YouTube videos. None from or about crap gore world. Okay, so we know she's watching. Hi, Foodie. Hi. And continue to live life here. I am not going back to Canada. Then how come Salah's YouTube page says Canada? Anyways, we don't want to live there, and inshallah, we will be here for many years. Every dumb theory speculated about our lives has been so wrong, and it's so funny that people choose to spend their time this way. Well, when you have no life, I guess it doesn't matter, eh? Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. You're literally talking about people having no lives, and you wrote an essay on your community tab. You know this took some time, so you need to have several seats. So, Girl World, please turn on each other and leave me out of your crappy bullying nonsense and please grow up. Go do vlogs because if YouTube made a point to notify creators that they are cracking down on their terms of service bullying, having a hate channel won't be so good for you. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? So that happened. All right, let's read some of these comments if they're still up. Sorry, you guys, I'm not looking at the chat right now, but let me pop over really fast. So I will leave her there. Yep. Canada rejoices. Maybe a few years. English major. Oh, yeah. When we get to Twitter, we're going to get to somebody calling her out, Miss English Major Foodie. Like, I speak in permanent typos. Like, that's just, if you've talked to me for any amount of time outside of here, whatever, like, I speak in typos. So I can't be one to judge. But Foodie Beauty, who judges everybody else, yeah, I'm going to judge her. So Stacy said, 100, 100, 100. You could have not said it better, Chantal. I am so happy for who you are now and proud of how far you came. How far did she come? I'm just wondering. How far did she come? She's doing worse. Like, let's think back to even when she was going through that thing with Natter. She was so much more active and she even sometimes ate better. I don't know. She could basically, Foodie back then could run circles around Foodie now. And it's crazy. If you look at pictures back then, she looks skinny compared to now. It's crazy. So Foodie replies, thanks, love. Means a lot. Born Villain said, I'm so glad you're getting more help. People need to accept what your life is now and not make up drama to entertain themselves at your expense. The rumors defy logic. It blows my mind. Yay, Foodie. She replies, I've never seen such a bunch of weird, bored, lifeless degenerates in my life. Do you and Salah have a mirror? If you've never seen them, you could just go look in the mirror right now. Jessica says, you don't owe anything to anyone. You have come such a long way. We are proud of you. What long way has she come? I guess I must have missed out on that. I mean, maybe I just have like goals for myself set too high. Like, I never want to be trapped in an apartment somewhere. The only comfort I have is my addiction and too afraid to go out into the real world, but not realizing that the scariest thing, like the person who's going to cause you the most harm, is sitting in the room right next to you. It's you and your partner. You don't have anything to be afraid of in the world out there. Like, you are doing enough damage. Nobody else has to help you with that. All right, let me go to her other community post. I know we read it earlier, I think, but I just want to look at the comments. If they're still up, there were a few that just sounded like maybe a targeted attack on FFG's channel. I don't know. People like mocked me before for saying I think that played a part in my channel, but I realize with my losing monetization temporarily on YouTube, I realize my own actions played a part. But I also am not dumb to the fact that Foodie and her little VIBs, they want to get reaction channels taken down so badly. They do. So I don't know. All right. So in case you missed her community post from earlier, we'll just go over it really fast. She did block out where it talks about hate speech. Interesting, right? So she says, physical traits. You mean like talking about my appearance in every stream? Or having an entire channel targeting one individual or bullying over and over? Just saw this terms of service update. Very interesting. Time to email YouTube support again with all the timestamps. YouTube has allowed hate channels that target one individual to go on for too long. We consider harassment, and then she's quoting YouTube. We consider harassment when it targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults. And then she says, yeah, sounds like having a hate channel might start fitting into that category as well as having solely one person, me, as the content. Anyways, just thought I would share this news. Well, I know she can't be talking about me because I cover more than just her. So I don't know. I feel like, you know how every week it seems like she targets one channel, whether it's me, whether it's FFG, she'll like really get in the mood and go after one channel. So I feel like it's FFG's week. Hold on, I just got I just got Hugh's message. Come over to Twitch, y'all. By the way, if you're a subscriber here, reach out to me, and we have a little secret channel on Discord for the Twitch subscribers. Okay, so let's read these comments. Hey, Mimi. F the rules. Okay. So Tony said, what's marked out in yellow? Foodie says to focus on the latter part. So basically, she doesn't want you to focus on the part where it talks about hate speech, which is considered what Foodie Beauty says about FFG. I don't need to say the names. We all know what they are. That would be considered hate speech, but we can't focus on that. We're supposed to focus on what FFG supposedly does. So Lavi said, you need to explain to YouTube how you feel about this. Okay. Do you think YouTube cares about how Foodie feels about this? YouTube doesn't care about their creators. I'm just going to say it flat out. Flat out. Do you think they care about what Foodie Beauty feels about FFG? I don't know what to tell you, but they say, and remind them that stalking and harassment goes on your mental well-being. Well, if they're referring to an FFG rescued BBJ, that was outside of YouTube, so they don't care. This person continues, they know how bad this could be because some people on YouTube did have your strength and things did turn out horribly. Oh, wait, I know what they're hinting at, because some people on YouTube did not have your strength and things did turn horribly. Foodie says, yes, so true. SoCal said, go for it, Chantel. Enough is enough. Love to you and Salah. Foodie Beauty replies, thank you so much. Born Villain said, I'm truly surprised more channels haven't been struck down already. They blatantly break terms of service. I don't know how to break this to Foodie Beauty, but I was on a YouTube chat for a reason the other day, chatting with somebody, and I'll just say this again, they don't care about their creators. But I was confirmed that, granted, I keep the changes made when I reapply, that I'm good to go on my channel again. So I don't think she's going to get the result she's hoping for. I don't know how else to word that, but and then Elizabeth says, yes, girl, tell him. Foodie responds with red hearts. Livy said, Chantel, I agree with you. I'm on your side. Those disgusting channels have to stop 100% and stop paying them, YouTube. Okay, but even if YouTube stops paying reaction channels, there's still ways to get support that aren't through YouTube. I don't know. These people are so small-minded. She says, I agree. Mimas here says, why does YouTube allow her to keep going and going this way? I hope you could get through to them. What has been going on, Chantel, and they will take their own terms of service seriously, or are they just pretending to care? She should have been taken down long ago. So again, if she's talking about the fashion show and the BBJ rescue, what is YouTube going to do about that? They didn't really care about the Sniper Wolf incident for how long? And that's not even comparable, but I'm just throwing that example out there. Like, they really didn't care at first. And I think they even gave the reasoning what happened was outside of YouTube. So Foodie Beauty invited all of her subscribers to a public fashion show. FFG showed up. Foodie Beauty was clearly okay with it at the time. She filmed, she laughed, she said, it's just business, did a whole thing. But like, that event was outside of YouTube. So like, what are they going to do about it? I don't think they care. Rescuing BBJ, why does YouTube care about that? Look at Marty and FFG and Breezy. They're all thriving. Thanks, Hugh. Exactly. The open to the public fashion show. I don't think FFG can get demonetized for the reasons that Foodie Beauty wants her to be, if that makes sense. Okay, so did we read this one? About the not being able to, oh wait. So when that person said that they will take their own terms of service seriously, are they just pretending to care? She should have been taken down a long time ago. Foodie Beauty responds, no idea. They don't care about their creators, I guess. Well, that's the only time I'm going to agree with you, Foodie Beauty. They don't care about their creators. So Shut the Front Door said, yeah, a certain someone should have gone down a long time ago with their evil, disgusting ways. I've always said she was stalking you. Foodie replies, I'm patient. She will pay for everything one day and one way or another. Does that sound like a threat to anybody else? Does that sound like a threat to anybody else? So YouTube would be dumb, but unless she's making YouTube millions, YouTube doesn't care. YouTube doesn't care. Okay, so let's see. Shut the Front Door responds, well, you're more patient than I am because that sad excuse of a content creator needs to learn how hypocritical she is and how without your name, she couldn't keep an audience to pay attention or stay subscribed for any time at all. You take the moral high ground and I'll stay petty for us both. Foodie, if whatever inevitably happens to you because your health happens to you, I really truly think people will still watch FFG. And that may sound harsh, but again, it's breezy unfiltered tonight. If whatever happens to Foodie Beauty, she goes to inpatient rehab for a long amount of time, she gets her channel banned, whatever may happen to Foodie Beauty, whatever, I fully think people will still watch FFG and the other reaction channels. I think so. Keep Chantel's name out of your mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Did I read that one? You're more patient than I am because that sad excuse of a content creator needs to learn. Yeah, I read that one. Okay. Aussie Girl says, great news, Chantel. Foodie responds with heart emojis. Turbo Toots said, can you finally stick to your word and take chins down? Foodie says, hey, I can only report. It's up to YouTube, unfortunately. But would any of this, you guys, would any of this be considered encouraging people to report FFG? Because you can't do that on YouTube. You can't encourage people to report. So I don't know. Carolina, who I often wonder if it's a foodie sock. They used to litter our comment section all the time until I finally blocked them. They said, great news. Foodie responds probably to herself. Hopefully they follow through. Foodie responds to herself again. Hopefully, just make sure to keep doing your part and keep your foot on their necks. It's about time YouTube starts to do something about this issue. Germa says, this along with the no binging policies are great news. So hopefully they kick you out too. Okay, let's see. Let's keep scrolling. Carolina said at Germa, when have you seen her binge on her channel or promote binging? Be for real. Foodie says, there is no binge eating, moron, so good luck. And then she says, and if they kick me, guess who has no content? Foodie, I don't know if you've caught on to this, but your views are down. Even talking about you isn't really getting any views. To be honest, talking about Taryn Manning and other people, other places like Eugenia Cooney, Janelle Evans, over on like I get far more views talking about other people than you these days. And I think that probably goes for a lot of people. You're kind of old news and you're not like the it girl. I think a lot of people are probably going to move on from you. But I don't know why she thinks that like nobody has any content if she disappears. There are plenty of entertaining people out there, far more entertaining than her. And I think a lot of people are, like I said, starting to move on from it. So let's see. She says, ooh, oh, wait, eating a meal isn't binge eating. So again, good luck. And then she says, oh, I will. Don't worry. And even then some. And then she says, right? Compared to so many mukbangers, I eat normal meals. What? This is how I know she's sick. Like, she's so sick right now with her addiction and everything. She's saying compared to so many other mukbangers, she eats normal meals. She says they would have to demonetize all mukbangs. And besides, the terms of service states promoting calorie restriction, which I definitely don't do. And then Van Dam says, bye, FFG. So yeah, that happened. She has a lot of growing up to do. Hugh said there's a billion cows in the pasture and there's plenty of other places to cover. Very true. Oh, that's okay, Hugh, no problem. Maya said, I don't know what if it's haram or not, but she won't lose her YouTube channel over haram. She eats 50 normal meals in an hour. She does, though. Okay, before we go to Foodie Beauty Twitter, do you guys want to watch that chicken pickle video? I haven't seen it. Let's see. I don't watch a whole lot of them. I don't think they're very fond of me, but I've heard a lot about this video, so I kind of want to check it out. Let's see. I think it's Foodie Beauty and Salah Take Thailand. Let me get my headphones so there's no echo. So we'll watch this, and then I think we'll head over to Twitter. I don't know if there's anything new like within the past 30 minutes, but if there is, like, and it's not refreshed on my Twitter end, then we'll just cover the rest in the morning. Without the pickle, doing it right now. Erin said, I don't know how some mukbangers do it. Most of them are average size. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, other than the fact, like, they all look healthy. So maybe, like, they eat really well, they exercise, and then they do that, like, once a week, and that's, like, their huge cheat meal. I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of mukbangs. It's just not my thing. I don't really want to watch anybody eat, no offense. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, yuck anybody's yum, but, like, it just isn't my thing. It just isn't. But from what I've seen, everybody looks healthy. Everybody's a normal size. Nobody's moaning and having, like, food gasms nonstop. The only person I see do that is Nick Ocado. So I don't know. Have I seen the lip reading? I haven't. Yet they're probably in their 20s. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're younger too. Like, when you're younger, you have good metabolism. I used to be able to eat whatever the F I wanted to, and then I couldn't anymore. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. It's Foodie Beauty and Salah Take Thailand. Let me enlarge the screen.
What? What is this? Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed already. Maya said, I forgot what creator it is that made the lip reading videos for Foodie, but it was hilarious. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember who it is either. Maybe we can check out a lip reading video tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking god. Oh, there's the herp lip. Okay, I gotta start it over. I'm so distracted. Okay, I'm gonna try not to pause a lot. I'm gonna try. I can't promise anything.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above, mountain pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Very scary, you don't carry. Damn, I'm jelly.
It said reasons not to get drunk. You will end up going home with this. And this is why you shouldn't get drunk. You will go home with somebody looking like that. I have to take a picture with my phone. Thumbnail freaking woo-hoo. Because I'm going to upload this to YouTube if I don't fall asleep before I do. And that is going to be the thumbnail.
Very scary, you don't carry. Damn, I'm jelly.
Hello, motherfucker. Why are you so sweaty?
I'm fat.
We're getting extremely close. Will Chantal fit? Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately.
Can you smell my vagina?
Of course. But I'll hose you off later.
Can you imagine my bathwater? Oh my gosh.
Bitch, yeah, brown, just like usual.
All you bitches that talk about my weight, Look at me now.
Look at me now. Look at me now. I had to.
I'm in a sky wheel. And I'm about to have a heart attack. Jealous bitches. Hello, Mr. Tuk Tuk driver. You better hold on tight. Bitch, what the fuck? Oh, fuck, I just sat on my balls. My balls are dangerous. Popped one, jumping in.
Why does it smell like a litter box over here?
Oh
Mmm. 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 Actually, it's very lemony. Reminds me of Dee Dee.
no! What?
It's very juicy. Hello, sir. Do y'all charge by the pound?
Yep, you're gonna have to pay for all 500
Oh
of
my
them
gosh.
pounds.
Okay, why
600.
don't we just make it an even 500 baht?
Make it 1,000 and you can roll your big ass over here. All right, come on, let's go. Sir, push our big ass in here.
Are we gonna sink?
I never realized it looked like it was gonna tip over. How did I miss that before? Hold on.
Sir, push our big ass in here.
Oh my gosh!
Are we gonna sink?
Well, that was fucking embarrassing.
No, what's embarrassing is you doing karate. I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, probably from diabetes.
Oh my god.
Damn!
It's true. I'll probably have to have my foot amputated.
Oh, I was hoping for the fupa balls.
Well, yeah, that's why we're in Thailand. But after that, we're gonna have sex. Remember the first time you saw it from the back and you were like, ooh. So I just bought flowers from this bitch with a baby. I almost threw hands.
This bee with a baby. Does Chicken Pickle do these kind of videos all the time? I might have to watch more.
She asked if I was pregnant. And I said, worry about your kid. You quit fat shaming me.
Yes? Okay, we might have to watch more of these. I didn't know. Mimi said the new terms of services channels will be demonetized if it involves eating disorders or behavior that may inspire eating disorders. Interesting. So it's not how Foodie Beauty's trying to spin it. Because the way she's eating on camera, she has young people watching, she has teenagers in her chat. It could inspire disordered eating, right?
This meal reminds me of Nodder.
What? Why does this meal remind you of Natter?
Because my throat is on fire.
I wonder how much time it would take them to sculpt one of these of my mammoth of a wife.
An eternity.
It'd be impressive. I'm beautiful.
It'd be like a horror movie.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Peggy Hill and I, we have like matching boils under our fupas.
Okay, that's disgusting. But how does Chicken Pickle get it to match up with her so perfectly? It literally looks like these are the words she's saying.
I might have just shit my pants.
Are you fucking kidding me? This bitch's butthole is out of control.
It really is.
It's disgusting.
One good thing about a tuk-tuk is we can just air this all out.
Yeah?
The look on his face.
I know a lot of you always ask, like, are you really married? And they want me to prove it. Well, I know what his penis looks like, so now you know. Okay, my little
I feel like a lot of people know what it looks like, though. That's not really a flex.
robot, try your pretend.
Alright, let's try this slop.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. Wow. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Mm-mm.
Mm. Mm. This This is worth an early grave. This is better than being fake married. So good.
This is better than being fake married. It is brilliant, right? He didn't seem to like that. He doesn't like a lot of things. And she's always like, Salah really loves it. Salah wants to try it. And he looks like unimpressed.
So for my skin, so what I've been doing, it's simple. Before bed, I just, right here, dab some grease. My God, I love it. Dee Dee's pussy. Mmm.
The greatest thing. Why have we never watched this together sooner? I have to watch that part again.
Grease. My God, I love it. Dee Dee's pussy. Mmm. Oh, I'm all moist. That's because Sala pissed on me.
What?
Everybody has their kinks. I'm not shaming anybody. Sala likes to pee.
I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. I have to keep muting myself. I hope I don't wake my house up. This is amazing.
Can I reach my butt? No. If I have an itch, I have to pay someone to scratch it. A lot of people, they won't do it for free. They'll only do it for cash. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Well, I did just have an orgasm, but I don't have any feeling at all
What?
above my toes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I had to sit down. My dogs are barking.
Well, at least you made it 10 feet this time. This is the worst birthday ever.
Well,
At least you made it 10 feet this time. Pearl, if you missed the mukbangs lately, consider yourself lucky and don't go looking for it.
you're the worst husband ever. So, Sala made me buy 2 seats for the flight back, even though I don't need it. I want 2 buttermilk biscuits. Do you think they'll have burgers this early? Or donuts?
And that's why you had to buy 2 seats.
I don't care. I'll fit my big ass anywhere. Do you think I care if some skinny asshole has to sit under my belly?
Damn, you are a selfish bitch.
Yeah. You're stupid.
Sorry, I fell asleep because you're boring.
Why are you moving away from me?
I don't want to be seen with you. Oh, hey, there's people behind us. You gotta pretend you love me. Did you at least wear your diaper?
Nope.
She's gonna be poopy.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
What the fuck are you doing back here? I thought he was gonna leave your ass in Thailand. God damn it. Ma'am, please. Keep your big fucking paws off of me. I can't believe you 2 dipshits left me in this apartment alone for the last month and a half. You know what's crazy is it actually smells worse since you got back.
Go, Julia.
I've been shitting all over your side of the bed.
Okay, this was my favorite thing in the world that I've watched today. It's right up there. I just watched American Horror Stories, the like spinoff. It's right up there with that. It was equally just as good, just in a different way. Okay, you guys, definitely go check out Chicken Pickle. I think I'm the only one who's like late to this party. I'm sure you guys already subscribed. So I thought we can look at some of what Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying. Give me 1 second to pull it up. By the way, hi, Pearl. I have missed you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a few days. How the heck are you? Okay, let me pull up my account. All right, let's share this screen. I know it's going to be kind of small. At least it looks that way on my end when I look at it through StreamYards. So I will make sure to read everything, or if you're on an Apple, iPhone, or iPad, I know you can zoom in. So I would just do that. Okay, so Nana Spike T said, more proof she doesn't follow the teachings of her newfound faith. But a kiss is a big no, right? Like people say, she picks and chooses what's allowed. She's a fraud. So she's been talking about Halloween a lot lately. She just did that mukbang where she tried the Halloween Krispy Kreme donuts. I almost said cookies. Krispy Kreme donuts. But I know it's against her religion to celebrate Thanksgiving. So they shared this that says Islamic scholars agreed. Did I say Thanksgiving? I meant to say Halloween. Islamic scholars agreed that Halloween is prohibited haram in Islam. They ruled that Halloween is against the Islamic law. I'm going to say that wrong. Sharia, and it is based on pagan traditions and forbidden practices such as honoring the dead. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. All right. The Goth said, what did they say? It is, oh, wait. They were replying to Shenanigans tweet. What did Shenanigans say? Oh, Shenanigans shared Foodie Beauty's novel. And the Goth said, Foodie Beauty animal abuser is still obsessed with Koki. It is interesting that she calls him her former abuser. I guess that means Salad is her current abuser. Love that for her. I mean, they aren't wrong, though. Okay, Natter, by the way, has been privacy striking me again. It's so weird. The one he recently struck just said Natter in the title, but the video actually had nothing to really do with him. I was joking around that Foodie Beauty was like dancing, trying to like entice him or whatever, like get him to notice her again, kind of a thing. It was a joke. It was like a million years ago. I feel like the short is like 4 months old now. Anyways, because it said something along the lines of, is Foodie Beauty dancing for Natter? Something along the lines of Natter. He like tried to privacy strike my video and put a privacy claim. So he's been doing it to everybody. If you talk about him, if you show his picture, if you have Natter in the title, they try and strike you. So Omegon's been talking about it and said that Natter privacy complained them again. And I know Raimi on Twitter is saying that they think that Natter's trying to like erase evidence, like strike enough videos to where everybody's afraid to talk about him. And as for the stuff he's done before that like people have commented on, he's trying to like erase any history of that. I don't know. I kind of believe it. Mrs. Morris said, isn't it weird how our sub count will jump up 100 after payday? Foodie Beauty wouldn't be buying subs, would she? Should someone tell at Team YouTube? I have seen a lot of people thinking that she's buying subs. So, oh, hold on. My phone's going off. Which means it's probably one of the mods telling me something. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, wait. Hold on. What is this? Okay, I might have some sort of tea for you guys later, but I'm still not sure what I'm reading, but it looks really, really good. Okay, I'm going to get back to this, and then if it's worth me talking about or mentioning, I will revisit this, I promise. But as of right now, my tired brain has no idea how to absorb this and take this all in. What the heck? Okay. All right, I got distracted for a minute, but you guys, I promise if I can talk about it and it's worth it, you will know. Okay, so I'm a bitch said, I love that username. Writing this isn't going, so they shared Unicorn. Okay, how do I reword this? Unicorn Pondu shared her novel and said, Chantel, guys, I'm fine. I don't know why people say I'm not happy. Also, Chantel, and then she writes a novel, basically. So I'm a bitch said, writing this isn't going to make terms of service not apply to you. You're still binging. YouTube isn't going to read this community tab post and go, oh, well, she says so right here that she's not binging, even though it is. She's safe. And they're right. Foodie Beauty thinks no matter, like, if she rewords it a bunch of different ways, a million different times, that eventually it'll make it true. So just because Foodie says like it's not a binge doesn't mean that YouTube wouldn't view it that way, if that makes sense. Check out their channel. You won't be disappointed. Promise. Are we talking about Chicken Pickle? People are going wild with complaints and strikes. It's gotten out of hand. Like, do you know how many videos I can strike about me knowing that they're lies or that they're sharing photos or things that they shouldn't or aren't supposed to? Do you know how many channels could probably get in trouble for some of the crap that they say about me, my child, everything else? But it's kind of like frowned upon in the reaction community world, or especially like girl world. I don't know about any other community, but I know it's like kind of frowned upon for creators to like strike each other. But yeah, it's odd how people are now, it's becoming like a thing. Like if you say their name at all, they could strike you. And it's not just Natter. There's like a few people who abuse the copyright system or abuse making the privacy complaints. Rena said, most times I don't even finish my food. Miss Ma'am with the backup sub. Yeah, Foodie with her, most times she doesn't finish her food. I can think of maybe 5 times in how many years that we've been watching her over here that we've seen her leave a few crumbs or maybe 2 French fries. I mean, maybe a pea, if that counts as like leaving, is not finishing your food if you leave like a carrot on the plate. I don't know. Queen of WTF, I've been really liking their tweets. I know they have a channel. You guys will have to let me know if their channel is cool, but I've been really liking their tweets on Twitter. So they just shared her novel and said, another novel-length community tab post. Yeah, nothing says you're not bothered like writing 10 pages on a community post. You guys, this dog is so cute. If you are in California and you are looking for a forever friend, can I recommend Chandler? Because Chandler is so cute. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh. So there's Chandler. Chandler's in Beverly Hills. And if you look on Pet Finder, you should be able to find it, or go to my Twitter. And then look at Rosa. Oh my gosh. And San Pedro. And Caramel. All right, you guys, if you know anybody in San Pedro or in California that needs a friend, please look at these doggies. I'm sending so many good vibes out to these dogs tonight. I hope they find a home tomorrow. Sharing these kind of like breaks my heart. Like honestly, seeing how many dogs needs homes, like absolutely breaks my heart and like crushes me. But I share stuff like this, hoping that maybe a few will share the tweets, or somebody knows of a family member or friend who needs a pet or has wanted a pet, needs a companion. And I just hope that me sharing these does more good than like hurts anybody's heart, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. Let me look at the chat. People are going wild. Natter's next girlfriend. Hopping on a plane now. See you in 4 hours. Can you take all of them, Erin? My goal one day, I want a tiny home, but like on a big property. I know that sounds weird. Most people like want a huge home with a lot of land. Like I want a tiny, functional, cute home, if that makes sense. But I want a lot of land so I can like rescue cows and goats and llamas and dogs and cats and whatever, any animal that needs a home. My goal one day is to be able to provide one. So yeah, let's put that out into the universe. I really hope one day I can make that happen. I really want to rescue a cow and name her Daisy. I don't know why. That's like my lifelong goal. People are thinking about their retirement, everything else. I'm thinking about the cow named Daisy that I'm going to rescue one day. All right, let's get back to Foodie Beauty Twitter. So Failure to Lunch said, didn't Foodie Beauty study English? How has she managed to make a spelling mistake and forgot to use a capital letter for a name when she's written less than 10 words? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of typos there, but like I said, like I am one big typo, so I can't really judge too harshly. If you ever get a sentence from me and it makes absolute sense and there's no typos, like wonder if I've been abducted. Seriously, like seriously. All right, Fondue Pondu said, end of the month, so time to pick a fight with Frenchie. So what is it this month? BBJ or bullying? Seems she forgot all the targeted harassment she has made on PI, YouTube Underground, French Fried Girl, and me right there, Butterfly. That's me. A hypocritical, vile, see you next Tuesday she is. I would agree. I would agree. Hidden Truth said, so everybody was basically sharing these community posts. I guess I should say that. If you can't see and you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about and what they're talking about, everybody's been sharing her community posts. When I hear cow, all I can think of is Foodie. No, don't lump cows in with Foodie Beauty because, like, actual cows have far more class. They're cleaner. They have better manners. They literally chew so much more quietly than Foodie Beauty. Like, do not lump the poor cows in with Foodie. Aaron's pup Henry is so cute. Henry's a rescue too. Okay, so Hidden Truth said, Foodie Beauty, but this is everything she's done and continues to do. She encourages her viewers to send her timestamps and to bully other channels back. She's made threats herself multiple times, but in her eyes, it's only as a response. It's true. That's how she justifies what she does. If anybody has an opinion on how much rice she eats, for example, the next day she can drag you, drag your mama, drag your pets, drag your deceased pets, drag your auntie, uncle, child, whatever. Like, all because you had a comment. And she often takes things way too far. So you can say, hey, Foodie Beauty ate way too much rice. Like, that's too much rice for one person. And she could be like, you sold your child for a bottle of alcohol. And she'll justify be like, well, it was in response. It was in response. They talked about me first. It just tells you like how immature she is. All right, let's continue scrolling. You know what, you guys? Can you hold on one second? I am going to get a soda. Yes, I am. Give me like 2.5 seconds. I will run like the speed of lightning. Well, probably not, but I'll be really, really fast. Hold on one second, guys. Jess, good to see you. I'm just going to grab a soda. I will be right back. It's like I prepared for the future. I had a soda just sitting on my desk unopened. It's like Breezy read into the future, knew she was going to be thirsty, and I don't even remember planning that for myself. Is Jess going to sleep? Sweet dreams, Jess. This will still be up on Twitch, and then eventually, I don't know, in the morning, it'll be moved to YouTube. So what I've been doing with these streams is editing them down and then putting them on YouTube. So like Kay's cooking, for example, we've been liking to react to her a lot lately. Well, not a lot, but like often enough. But I know she strikes people on YouTube. So Kay's cooking will be included on the live streams over here, but like on YouTube, that part will definitely be cut out. It's 8 a.m. Oh, good morning, Jez. Yeah, don't go to bed at 8 a.m. Well, unless you haven't slept, then you should probably go to bed at 8 a.m. But all right, so FL Salt and Sass said, so are you going to go over the multiple terms of service you break on the regular, Chantal? Or just stand there like a first grader pointing your fat sausage finger yelling, they're doing it too. That's what she's gonna do. I can already speak for her. Ooh, Janelle's still trending. Has anything else happened with that case? I know, sorry, I got distracted, ADHD brain. I know last I heard, there's a warrant out for David's arrest. Janelle went back to court. And I know Jace is still with her mom. I know they were saying that charges could be put on Janelle, but they haven't yet. So I've been really keeping up with that case. It's kind of personal to me. I feel like I'm not just somebody sitting and judging and who's had like a perfect life, right? Like I've been through CPS family court system. Like it's just part of what happens when you go through addiction. And yeah, it's just, at least for me, it was part of my story. I've dealt with it. And I've also been on the end where it sucks, right? Like I don't know how to word it. The whole situation effing sucks. But what I will tell you, it was a wake-up call to me. And though I struggled still and I wasn't perfect, like, obviously, I struggled with addiction a lot, but, like, I did the right thing for my child. And, like, I feel like Janelle's not looking out for her children. Like, she wants Jace with her no matter what, and she wants to protect David, and no matter what David does, he's innocent, and it's always going to be the children's fault. It's crazy to me, but, like, when all that happened, like, I felt like the biggest piece of shit, you guys. Like, I felt like such a piece of shit. I cried so many nights in rehab, like, so many nights holding my daughter's picture. I'm just going to be honest. This is Breezy Unfiltered. It's late. And, like, I knew in my head I needed to do everything possible, right? And though I still had my struggles, I worked my ass off. Like, one day I'll get into the full story for you guys, but you want to know what I wasn't doing? I wasn't twerking in shitty music videos. Yeah, I'm calling David's new song shitty. Yes, I am. Bob, why on your skin? I hate that song. I wasn't doing that. And I will never understand how ungrateful she is to her mother. I will say this. It sucks when I'm going to share a different perspective. When you lost your rights temporarily for whatever reason it was, for a bad relationship, for drugs, alcohol, whatever it was, gambling problem, and somebody else steps in and is a mom or a dad to your child where you can't be, you need to realize things really never go back to normal. Like, even when you do get your kids back and your family back, like, forever, your family, your friend, whoever took your child in is forever going to feel like they have a say, right? And I feel like sometimes, I don't know why I'm being so open right now, but sorry, you guys, if you want to just hear the foodie beauty stuff, like, skip through this a little bit. It could be annoying, especially, I'm just being so honest, and I'm forever grateful. I show every day to everybody how grateful I am, but I'm just being very honest. So with my situation, it took an entire, like, my whole family helped. My whole family helped. My baby daddy's whole family helped. It really took a village. So forever, you guys have to consider this, forever, I have a village helping me in every decision I make with my child, and everybody giving me their perspective, their point of view, their advice. And while I love it, and for a long time I needed that, I think I needed it because I went from being an addicted person with no responsibilities to being thrown into having all these responsibilities all at once. And I can't really describe it unless you've been in this situation. It's like you go from not really being an adult, even though you were an adult, to suddenly adulting. And it could get frustrating, like having a million different opinions, suggestions, advice. I don't know how else to describe it. But I'll let you know, whenever I get frustrated, I pause and I think, like, these people were making all those decisions when you couldn't. So, like, they've been there, done that, and they know what to do. They know the best route to take, right? They know things don't work that well this way. You need to do it this way. I don't know how else to describe it, but that. So I understand where Janelle can kind of get, like, frustrated, I guess. I can understand, but, like, I don't understand the not reflecting and realizing that, like, no matter what, like, Barbara's been a constant in Jace's life. Like, when he couldn't depend on his mom, or even all the back and forth, right? Because I know there's times he was with Barbara, then he was with Janelle, then he was with Barbara again. Like, Barbara's been the consistent, the number one, the stable person. So, like, I just don't get how Janelle makes everything Barbara's fault and isn't forever grateful for what she's done. And I fully don't understand her behavior. Like, I guess everybody copes differently with stress and all that stuff, but, like, I would think all the stuff she's doing isn't helping Jace, like putting blame on him and saying, like, he's the one who needs to be looked at, not David. Like, that's not looking out for your kid. You're publicly stating that stuff. That's not looking out for your kid. Anyways, I'm sorry. I went on a whole tangent. It's just a sensitive, personal thing to me, I guess. Had a shock yesterday, so just processing that. Are you okay, Jazz? Other than that, you're okay? Well, I'm glad you're okay. If you need to talk, feel free to reach out in DMs. I'm fine, just a shock. Okay, I understand. We're here for you, okay? All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I went on a whole thing about Janelle. I have a lot of opinions on that. Let's get back to Foodie Beauty. Let's get back to Foodie Beauty. I want to say really fast though, before we do, if you are struggling right now and you just happen to come across this live stream and anything I said like is hitting home with you, or maybe your situation is like you're separated from your family right now and you don't know how things are going to be, or if things get better, or if you can't even get your kids back, or whoever, I want to let you know there's hope, and definitely a lot of therapy, like time therapy, and you'll get it all back by just showing you're a trustworthy person. And oftentimes with the courts and with everything else, people just want to see a change. They don't want to hear words. They want to see action. So I just want to give you a little bit of hope and let you know that like I was such a mess before. Like I oftentimes was found sleeping in the back of 7-Elevens. I've slept in a freaking bush by a liquor store before. I'm telling you that like my addiction was so bad and it wasn't pretty and I was a mess. And somehow one day you will wake up and things will click and you're going to want more for yourself and you'll get that. Just like trust the process right now. And I would say if you're thinking right now that you might want to quit whatever's holding you down, I want to encourage you to do so. I don't know what's telling me to say that, but I feel like somebody out there needs to hear it. All right, let's continue with Foodie Beauty stuff. Oh, my phone's going off again. Did I miss anybody or anything? I'm okay. All right, so Raga said, Foodie Beauty, eating the same meal we've seen multiple times, plus Krispy Kreme donuts. The home cooking is going really well. Well, for Foodie, she thinks because if she makes it at home and it's not fast food, it's somehow like less calories and not as bad. That's what blows my mind about these YouTubies. They don't realize you were built for this shit. Thanks, Hugh. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have the thick skin. When you've lived addiction and you've lived like running the streets and even sleeping outside, I've slept outside, I don't even know how many times. When you run with like people in addiction and stuff like that, like you have to get thick skin. You have to. I have thick skin, but I'm sensitive at the same time, if that makes sense. Melva said, is anyone else waiting for Foodie Beauty to pop off over the hilarious photoshopped roasting going on her channel links? Yes. So if you guys didn't know, Foodie Beauty has a channel linked as her couple channel, but it's not really her couple's channel. It goes to like this troll account who's been basically redoing her like community posts and stuff. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It was he who on his on a like, oh, Jazz, I'm so sorry. That's what was my, oh wow. Jazz, we're here for you. I'm gonna say a prayer for him, okay? Wait, I want to make sure I'm not missing any of this. Hold on. Oh, did somebody pass away? I'm so sorry, Jazz. Okay, you DM'd me. I'll check it after. Jazz, I'm sorry. I will definitely write you back, okay? I'm so sorry for your loss. That's horrible. Life just isn't fair sometimes. I don't know what to say other than I'm here for you. We're here for you. And I will definitely DM you back. Hopefully we can laugh at some Foodie Beauty stuff and it'll take your mind off of it. Maybe we need a good Goosechuck video. What do you guys think about that? We'll read a few more of these and then maybe we need a good Goosechuck roasting. Okay, so Choo Choo said, how is TikTok worthy to make a video about your Subway order? How is YouTube worthy to make a video about every meal you eat and talk about others' meals while you eat out? Why can't just one of these bread bowls burst when I'm praying for it too? So she was complaining about somebody's TikTok video, and it's just odd. Like, she really needs to look in a mirror. Christy K said, she's so dumb. We spent 24 hours FaceTiming together. Yes, he got you to agree to marriage and to travel to Kuwait. And he didn't want anyone to be able to talk sense into her. Luckily, Smee was eager to pawn her off on an unsuspecting smuck. She's all yours now, Salah. Yeah, it's kind of like her mom did pawn her off. Her mom hasn't even been to visit her. Isn't that weird to anybody else? Like, I know if it was me, my mom definitely would have been there. And let's say, when my daughter is older, she wants to move to another country, I would have definitely been there at least 5 times in a year. But maybe that's just me. Goosechuck for president. I think we need a Goosechuck video. I think we get the idea on Twitter, right? We can come back tomorrow. We can read more of those. I think we need some Goosechuck. So let me pull up the video. Give me 1 second, you guys. I feel like I subscribed to Goosechuck, but I could be wrong. So I am just going to do it the good old-fashioned way and just search the name. All right, there's a new one from 2 days ago titled Foodie, the Righteous Good. All right, let me click on this. And I love how she starts with, hey, stupid. Yes, Goosechuck, you covered all the chins we'll delete. Definitely. All right. Here we go. Goosechuck for president.
Hey, stupid. So you're shoveling your thoughts in a wheelbarrow again, and your opinions and your geopolitical outlook. And I just wanted to say, that now that you have become morally, righteously good, and the Messiah is ever so moral and has such a solid ethical line in the sand, because you can't afford to buy all of the Western fast food that your entitled Western Karen ass wants. So you're going to chalk it up to solidarity. Because, subpar fucking robotic dick used to celebrate the bombings of people in Israel. We've seen it. So, we know about, how your morality is for sale when it becomes about dick. We remember
That's the best thing I've ever heard. Like the best I've ever heard someone describe Foodie Beauty. Her morality is for sale when it comes to dick. Can we just replay that part right there?
Sale when it becomes we know about how your morality is for sale when it becomes about dick. We remember the ever so awesome salutes and how awesome you were when you were chasing the periodontal night terror. So anyway, just wanted to say that if your boycott is real and you are standing in ever so much righteous good, because your sociopathic ass, your lying, sociopathic, homophobic, racist ass suddenly has a geopolitical opinion on the complexities of the conflicts in the Middle East, because you're wearing a hijab. I mean, if I was such a jealous, hateful moron, I would understand that because you're wearing a hijab, and that, if you cover your head, apparently what you say is right.
But it's true. That's how she thinks. Like, I can't even touch on most of this stuff. I'm glad Goosechuck is.
I cover my head, so, wow, okay. But I'm just a fucking loudmouth, uninformed jackass, a complete fucking jerk. Listen to me. Do you think I'm not aware that I'm a loudmouth jackass? That I have zero political view when it comes to those kinds of things because I live on the west coast of Canada, man. That's just the way it is. But I understand that there's 2 Google companies in Israel with around 2,000 employees there. So, I mean, I'm sure your confirmation bias will find some of the employees support Palestine. But I'd say generally that Google is generally standing with Israel.
They are. So shouldn't Foodie Beauty be boycotting Google right now? Why is she still uploading?
So, because of your righteous morality, the Messiah has to say bye-bye. Toodles. Toodles, foodles. Because you can't accept Google AdSense money now. That's just morally right. for the stand of solidarity with your brothers and sisters, you cannot accept Google AdSense money. So, or is it, yeah, I keep forgetting because you always change your morality to whatever suits you, right?
She said she can't boycott them all, so she's basically picking and choosing what she's boycotting. She's just going to do some.
So you're going to find some confirmation bias to be able to do this because you're well aware that you have zero skills, zero life skills, zero scoping skills, no marketable skills, and you're fucked if you don't accept Google money. So what you going to do?
By the way, I see the chat, and yes, I'll be a sister wife. How fun. Sounds fun to me. Sounds fun to me. I've been watching so much Sister Wives lately. I cannot stand Cody, by the way.
Pitter patter, let's get at her, bitch. What are you going to do about it? I'd say you're going to justify the fact that the only means of income you have is more important than the morality of you standing in solidarity, which whatever belief you believe this week.
Basically, what's most important to Foodie Beauty, she doesn't care about the war. She doesn't care about what's going on with the war. She cares about being fed and her next meal. That's what she cares about. She's in full-blown addiction. She cares about her next meal. She's not going to quit uploading. She's definitely not going to boycott Google because how is she going to eat?
So, I don't know. Pick a fucking lane, you lying bitch. Oh, because we know you lie. Because cats have to have vaccination cards to be boarded. We know you lie. You just lie all the time. You're a fucking liar. You've always been a liar. You're always going to be a liar. You're never going to come to terms with the truth because coming to terms with the truth means that you're going to have to accept you're a failure.
Preach! I love Goosechuck.
And when you accept you're a failure is the only time you learn and grow and have those building blocks. So until then, until you realize that you're a fuck up, you're not going to ever not be a fuck up. I'm a fuck up. I make fucking terrible choices. This ain't all the fucking time. So I don't know. Eat a box of Oliver's interchangeable silicone dicks. Fuck you. Bye.
Bye. I kind of want to watch one more. Hold on. I kind of want to watch one more. Let's see. There's another one titled, Apparently I Don't Agree with Everyone on Foodie Beauty. Shocker. This one's kind of long. This one is 9 minutes. You guys want to watch that one? Or there's, Hey Foodie, chirping my 2 cents. Deal with it. I think we should do this one. Let's listen to her 2 cents. All right, let me share this screen. I'm just going to start walking around and just walking on, hey, stupid. I'm really not, but what a way to start a video. I love it. We should just get Hey Stupid shirts made and ship her one. We should. I want a Hey Stupid shirt. I totally wear a Hey Stupid like hoodie, some comfy sweats. I'm loving that idea. All right, can you guys see it okay? All right, we got to replay. We can't miss the Hey Stupid part.
Hey, stupid. I know you see you need to kind of see people's faces, apparently. I know why, because you're a fucking logical fallacy hose, and you think that ad hominems make a fucking difference. Fucking go for it. What am I? A loudmouth, fucking know-it-all, old fucking stunned idiot? Yes, correct. And I'm 50 years old and I can fucking move. I have asthma too. So, go for that one. So anyways, I just wanted to be able to say publicly, fuck you.
Okay.
You are trying to rewrite history. Nobody gives a shit about your happiness and your mental health because you publicly said about Pete's and Shannon that their happiness and mental health isn't your concern and they're adults and they can deal with it.
Really fast, can we revisit that? If you're new to watching Foodie Beauty, there was a time when she was living with Pete, and Pete was openly saying that they didn't feel like being here anymore. Pete said, I think that he was feeling hopeless. And what did Foodie Beauty refer to him as? A ball and chain. It's not her responsibility. She needs to live her life. It was really sad. It was really, really sad.
So you need to shut the fuck up. Until you publicly apologize for that, you haven't changed. So you are a black souled fucking dumb bitch. Nobody cares. Okay? Nobody gives a shit about your fucking sadness. World's tiniest violin. Nobody fucking cares. Okay? Nobody cares about how sad you are about your grandma because we know what was happening. You might have been too drunk and stoned to remember that you live streamed your life for years. Just because you deleted it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's like you do with
True.
your
Just because you deleted it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
post. Oh, I don't want to put negativity in it, but I'll just record it and monetize it. I'll record it and monetize it, but I won't put it in my community post. Like it doesn't get recorded instantly. And like it's not there instantly. Your shit's all archived. We're fully aware of what a fucking asshole you are. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
You were with Bibi for what, 7 or 8 years, a Muslim man, as you were stuffing bacon and pork chops down your fucking gullet and sharting all over the fucking place and telling your fucking gross stories about what a fucking degenerate you are.
Dang.
You're a shame to the country that you say you're from. I know you're from here because the fucking Satan calved you out on the geography, but that doesn't mean shit. Okay. It doesn't mean shit because you're not Canadian. You don't even know the country you live in. You know what? A couple 100 kilometers around Cornwall. That's it.
She knows all the fast food places.
Your life map is so fucking limited. It has nothing to do with sitting on a plane and sitting in fucking somewhere and stuffing goddamn 7-Eleven down your gullet. And, and we know you're stoned. We know you're stoned in Thailand.
Exactly.
Okay. I know you're stoned. I'm a 50-year-old fucking Vancouver Island, British Columbia fucking stoner. I could see fucking stone in Thailand from here.
That's why I like you, because you're a stoner. Just kidding.
You're stoned. You're a fucking absolute farce to what you say you believe in. You were with Bibi for how long? You fetishized and chased Muslim men. You chased the gingivitis demon chicken titted fucking burnt animatronic.
Gingivitis demon? We have to listen to that part all over again. That is how I will now refer to Natter, is the gingivitis demon.
Chicken titted fucking burnt animatronic fossilized. You chased the gingivitis demon chicken titted fucking burnt animatronic fossilized weasel shit stork legged shit pump fucking loser coward scrawny bitch for how long?
I want that whole part to be my ringtone. Anytime somebody calls, because I hate the phone anyways, I want it to be that rant. And I'm sorry, you guys are going to be so sick of me, but I have to hear it one more time. Chicken titty. What else is Natter? A gingivitis demon, chicken titty, animatronic, something. I don't know, but it's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Fucking loser, coward, scrawny.
All right, here we go.
Shit, fossilized.
All right.
Shit. With Bibi for how long? You fetishized and chased Muslim men. You chased the gingivitis demon chicken titted fucking burnt animatronic fossilized weasel shit stork legged shit pump fucking loser coward scrawny bitch for how long? And we saw it. You live streamed it, dude. Don't claim victim.
Gosh.
Don't claim victim. You can't. You can't. And you can't use statistics for it. We know that you were vindictive and fucking mean because you're a soulless sociopath. I don't care about stuff. I'm black-hearted about it. You are black-hearted. That's why you're so bad at feigning empathy. That's why you're so and for you to claim ignorance to Islam is fucking ridiculous. You're a revert for almost a year. You married a Muslim man and you live in fucking Kuwait. You think that everything's just halal food. That's it. I know more about fucking Islam than you do. What are your 5 pillars? Are you doing your 5 pillars? Absolutely not. You're probably not even praying.
I don't think she does. And aren't the call to prayers multiple times a day? I don't think she's doing that.
So you can't say and stretch everything around like it fucking, oh, well, I'm just, no, you're not. You're not. Fucking slaw bots at the tail end of your fucking Muslim fetish. So I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You're a racist, homophobic, neglectful, animal abusing bigot, a liar.
Yep.
Like no other liar. You live in Bazaya is from Delusia, and the fucking sky is goddamn yellow where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get boils all over your body. I hope you have a perpetual hair on your tongue, and I hope your asshole itches for the rest of your life because we. you know you can't fucking reach it. So, anyways, eat a box of Oliver's interchangeable silicone dicks, and fuck you. Yeah, my hands are dirty and they got calluses. You probably have never even seen that in the men that you've fucking been around because you think men are so. What are men? I still want to know what you think a woman is and what you think a man is, because
Oh,
you have this weird fucking toxic version of what a man is and what a fucking, especially a man, because that's all it is. You think that defines you being with somebody. You're such a fucking idiot. You're just a fucking idiot. You're so fucking dumb. Fuck you, stupid.
on that note, I think that's quite the way to end this stream, you guys. I want to watch one more, but I feel like we should save some rants for if we go live late tomorrow night, which I'm kind of planning on doing. I worked with a Muslim guy who'd stopped doing whatever he was doing to pray. Foodie is a fraud. I believe that. I just sent you a pic. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh. Foodie trying to tie the thing in the back. Okay, hold on. Let me try and send it to myself on Twitter. Then maybe I can open it. Because if I try and connect this phone, my iPhone, to this laptop that's barely hanging on by a thread, I will be searching for pictures. Like, we will be here till 4 a.m. It's like 12:30 right now. It's a picture of Foodie. Hold on. I'm trying to send it to myself somewhere. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm just posting it on Twitter really fast with like no caption, and then I'm going to delete it. Crap, now I can't save the picture. It's Foodie trying to tie her apron in the back, or showing basically that it doesn't tie. Hold on. Okay. Now, let me just upload something random to Twitter really fast. Come on, don't F with me. I want to share this picture, egghead. Don't mess with me, Twitter. I'm not in the mood. Okay, hold on. I want to share it really fast. So Foodie wants us to believe that she is healthy. She's even losing weight. She's doing just fine, eating the way she's eating. And I am here to show you this picture of Foodie. And I want to point out too, she says what she's eating on camera isn't a binge. So it kind of scares me to think of what she is eating off camera. Look at this picture, you guys. Her hands. She's going to get so mad. You can't talk about her hands. You can't talk about the rice she eats. Do you guys see that? Pillar of health. Exactly. Hugh said she cannot itch her or wipe if she tried. She can't. There's no way. I don't want to think of her wiping, but I'm just, based on this photo alone, I don't think any of that's happening. And why does her finger look broken? Is that like what the filters are doing? I've never seen a finger go completely sideways. I've never seen that. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Shit. I don't know. You try and zoom. Okay, take a screenshot. This is my best advice for you. Take a screenshot and then zoom in. But her finger looks freaking broken. He said, I didn't notice. I just noticed she can't reach. No, she can't reach. There's no way. So people saying that she pays someone to wipe her can't be that far off. She's going to get very mad at that. But, okay. Posted. She tried eating. What? Okay, hold on. Let me delete this now off my Twitter. All right, you guys, I am going to start my journey on going to bed. But I know, why does it look like that? It's weird, right? Her hands have been looking so swollen, so maybe her fingers are, I don't know. It doesn't look comfortable. Whatever's going on, it doesn't look comfortable. All right, you guys, I am going to go for now. It's like 12:30 my time, so I'm going to try and find a podcast, maybe listen to some true crime or something. I don't know. I gotta start my trying to get tired journey. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Whenever Foodie Beauty goes live on TikTok, I will be covering that. And I will see you tomorrow for any Foodie Beauty updates or any Amberlyn Reed updates. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 a.m. Go to sleep, Hugh. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody who subscribes. And thank you for all your support. If it is 12:30 or 4 a.m. where you are, this is your sign to go to bed, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.